Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Aiden, from Cartoon Apocalypse, and today I'm here with Star vs. the Forces of Evil theory / idea video. Now, the reason I'm calling it a theory / idea is because I wouldn't say that there's enough evidence to say it's a theory. It's more of an idea that, depending on if anything else is revealed in the finale, which airs in a couple days, it could determine the likeliness of this theory, or if we may never learn, it could just be something that's been hinted. Now, as you can probably read from the title, this idea is that Star is still technically related to the original butterflies. Now, there's always been this idea of Star still being related, however, it's only now actually starting to gain a little bit of traction. In the episode, The Tavern at the End of the Multiverse, Star goes into Glossoric's eye, and basically he puts her in the grandma room. And in there, we can see Star walking past all of the past queens that are not alive anymore, and one shot, it's a very quick shot. However, we can see Justin and Festivia. Now, you might think, okay, we see a queen and a king, kind of. I mean, he's considered a queen, but he's a male queen. Anyway, we see them there, okay, whatever, they're queens. However, I think that the way they're interacting in this shot right here is a little bit weird. None of the other queens and stuff are like this. Something makes me believe that they have a reason for being this close. So after this episode came out, me and Lord Victorino started talking about it. Now, I do want to say thanks, Lord Victorino, for helping me come up with my ideas on this theory. Link to his channel will be down in the description below. He makes some pretty cool videos, so I'd recommend going to check that out. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about why the Star might still be related. Now, as a little bit of backstory, as far as we know and have confirmed, Festivia is from Pie Island. She was originally just a Pie Island girl, and she was brought here, and Chastacan just kind of swapped her for Meteora and said that she was, their baby, and just raised her as the next queen of Muni. And that's what we know. We know that that was a lie, but there's still some stuff that we don't know. We don't exactly know who Festivia is. Now, we know the show really likes to subtly hint things and not necessarily confirm them, but pretty much, give us some hints to make us infer. But you're probably thinking, okay, just a screenshot of a photo is not enough to convince me that they are still related. And you're right, I still don't think that it's 100%, but there are a couple more things that I do want to talk about. First of all, look at the two of them. They are both party people. Festivia was a queen of, festivals pretty much, hence her name Festivia. And Justin was pretty much kicked out of being queen because he didn't really do magic. He goofed off all day. He was just a party animal. He had a squad of party people, and that's what he did a lot of the time. So they have very similar personalities. Not only that, they both have very similar hair color. Now, basically what I'm getting at here is that Justin was either Festivia's father or grandfather. Now, I'm going to lean more towards grandfather simply because there's a really big time gap in between those two, so I think that it would not be... Justin could technically be Festivia's father, but it's more likely that he would be her grandfather. And we do know that there's a chance that traits skip generations, so it makes sense that Festivia with purple hair would take that after her grandfather, Justin. So it makes sense that they could be related, but again, just because they have similar personalities does not necessarily mean that they are related. And that's a fair point. Again, there's not really much to this theory, but there's one more subtle hint in the show that I think we should take a look at. In the episode Gone Baby Gone, Marco is trying to convince Meteora and Mariposa to pretty much just trust them, like, hey, we're good people, and he says,
and she's the half-monster's distant cousin or something.
Now, if Festivia is the granddaughter of Justin, that means that technically Star would be a cousin of Eclipsa. And we want to take those little hints in the dialogue very seriously, because if we remember back in Season 2, Ludo predicted that the wand was actually just a baby rattle, from the very beginning.
Yeah, anyway, I don't know, maybe it's just the baby Rattler. What are you doing?
So that should just go to show you that if they say something, you definitely want to look at it different ways. Like, hey, this could actually mean something. In that episode, Gone Baby Gone, it might not seem like Marco was confirming anything, but you know what? It could very well be. But those have been my ideas on if Star is still related. I think that there is a good chance that she is still. It's not like it's going to make such a big difference anymore because, again, we're kind of past that. It doesn't really matter too much. But it would be interesting to see if they go along with this thing further. Because, I mean, we do see these queens in the next episode from what we've seen from that promo. So we'll just have to kind of see how things play out because this could either be confirmed or denied in the next episode. But yeah, again, thanks to Lord Victorino for helping me come up with my ideas. It's always greatly appreciated. And yeah, that's going to be it for me, and I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.
My whole entire life has been a time like this, Moon.